Well, good morning, everybody. We're here out of the Port of Holland, Michigan. Captain Mark from the Black Pearl does not even have half the rods out, and we've already got a fish. Ah, first fish in the boat. Good job. That's what I love about salmon fishing. Hey guys, everybody, we're here out of the Port of Holland, Michigan today. Captain Tony, Captain Mark from the Black Pearl, and we are fishing lake trout. Early fall, mid-September. Actually, probably exactly mid-September, Tony, right? About September 16 today. First fish of the day off a rigger. What was that set, Tone?
Actually, on bottom, 149 down.
149 down in 126 feet of water. So, trying to steer and catch fish at the same time. But we got a spread out here. Today we're using our Trax rod holder system. Part of our system fishing, our whole mentality with this whole Crestliner 2050 Great Lakes Authority is to set the boat up to catch fish, multi-species, any species, any application, Great Lakes, inland lakes, bass, walleye, perch, bluegill, all the way out to king salmon. So today we're using our rail-mounted Trax, and we've got this fish running off to the side. There we go, I see him. There he is. And we're just having some fun fall fishing here. Get a few fish for the smoker. Looks like about a 4 or 5 pound laker. Not a bad start to the day. Beautiful. One in the box, I like that. There we go. Beautiful Holland Laker. Perfect size for keeping. You know, especially the bigger fish, we're trying to let them go to maintain the population in the lake. This size fish is a perfect size for just keeping, putting on the smoker. If you eat it the same day and don't freeze it, it's really, really good. Pan fried, deep fried, baked, broiled, grilled, any old way you want. So we'll keep a couple of these, otherwise we're gonna play catch and release. Stay tuned for more. While we're doing this right here, while I'm reeling this in, Tony's messing right now with the Trax Downrigger, and you can see right behind him just the ease and efficiency that entire rail-mounted system gives you. You got your downrigger in the back, your low diver, your high diver, your tool and cup holder for my coffee, triple tree rack. We've got outboards for high fish. The rail-mounted system that Trax has makes any size boat, 16 foot all the way up to 50 foot custom yachts that do the tournament fishing. They make a system that will absolutely accommodate what your needs are for salmon fishing, walleye fishing, any type of trolling that you're going to do. they've got a piece of equipment or an add-on to that rail-mounted system that is absolutely perfect for these types of boats. This is a nice fish, and you'll see back there just how far back that spin doctor and that fish are to this actual Dipsy. And that's a good 30 foot, I would say. And this is a quality fish again. Holland, Michigan is absolutely showing its colors again today. Holland's been doing this for me for years. Every time I come here, we seem to catch great fish. That's a great fish anywhere you go. Oh, now, oh my goodness. We're gonna let this fish go because we don't want to hurt her. So Mark will get her off right away and I'll give you a quick camera shot. He's feisty. Holland, Michigan, baby.
The Fisherman's Digest is brought to you by Crestliner, forged with strength, defined by durability. Strike King Lures, tie one on. Mercury Marine, go boldly.
So it's just a big fish is what you're telling me. So just sit here and turn until it moves?
It's pretty tight.
It's just, well, oh my goodness. We got a nice fish. Oh, this is a big fish. I don't want to pull him off. Oh. Wow. This is what we came out here though for, Mark.
Oh, absolutely.
A big fish. Well, we're 10% of the way in. We're at 500 instead of 560. Well, I could think of 1,000 reasons to come to Holland, Michigan, but what I'm holding in my hand right now is the reason I like it. From tulip time to big kings, big salmon, and the spring run of Coho, that in my opinion is as good as it gets on the Lake Michigan shoreline of anywhere in the lower peninsula. Every year I've come out with Captain Mark, we have whaled on spring Coho. That's always been one of the highlights of my early filming season. Come out here and take advantage of that. This lake trout fishing that we're doing here today, we're here in mid-September, but truthfully, you can lake trout fish the second you can put your boat in here at Holland. These fish are here. They basically run 10, 12 miles in either direction of the pier head. Most of the guys will start right at Holland and troll south. Depends on the wind and things like that, but that's just the typical thing you do. Like Mark showed you earlier, it's not hard fishing. It's a spin doctor. It's high divers and low divers with wire. It's, you know, we got our Trax Tex Downriggers down. It's just basically getting your baits in the water close to the bottom and soaking. Right now we're running with the current, so our speed is about 2.7. Into the current, Mark, what would you say? 2.3, 2.2?
Yeah, if we were we'd probably be going more like 2.3.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And these guys that fish a ton are really basically just looking at their rods. You can also use your fish hawk. That's a really, really useful device to help judge the speed of the current and let you adjust that with your surface speed. If you're running with a half-mile current or a third of a mile an hour current, you're going to have to add that to your surface speed to get that same action you want. 400 to go. Woohoo! And this fish is not getting any smaller. You think I'm babying it, I am a little bit. Lake trout do have soft mouth. Oh, outside diver, outside double. Yep, that looks like a big fish too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna slide over here and give Mark a little room. We got two big ones going at once. How's yours feeling, Mark?
This is a nice fish.
Good.
145.
You want to switch with me?
Yeah, I'll switch.
Oh yeah, you got a good fish there. There you go, Mark. What you see Tony doing there is he's pulling in a long leader. Mark had about a 25-foot leader behind that big mag Dipsy. And that is Holland gold right there. Wow, is that a train wreck? Mark's gonna give you a good shot right into the sun. But look at that Holland, Michigan. I'm in the background reeling in another train wreck. There we go. High divers and wire 565 feet back. I think Captain Tony has a sadistic death wish for me today. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, Mike, that's a big one, ain't it?
You were gonna
Jump in here, Joe. That is a sled.
The Fisherman's Digest is brought to you by Offshore Tackle, leaders in trolling technology. Trax Tech, the ultimate fishing system.
Second time on that rigger, Mark. Here he is. Cool. So what we're doing right here is Bob's got a fish on and he got a fish on the outside board. We're running the big offshore boards today with sets of wire line copper. A lot of the locals refer to it as. And what we've got is sets of different segments of copper out with spoons behind them. And that copper is heavy line and it gets them. And by doing different leads out, you can cover different water columns at the same time. Then once you get past the segmented copper, you hook on today our big offshore 44 series boards. And looks like we got a small coho on that. Just a great big board that just pulls your sets out so that you can spread multiple boards. We've got 4 on each side today, so we can run 4 different levels of spoons by having a 150, a 200, a 250, and a 300. And that allows us to spread our boards out and also cover different depths. Fish is back there coming in. Fish, oh yes. Yep. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a big fish.
For a second, and talk about the technique a little bit about when you're reeling a fish in. What's right, what's wrong? Just keep pressure and turning, right? But do you pump? Do you not pump?
Yeah.
So it's a lot like walleye. You keep a good angle on the rod with a bend and you just keep turning, and when you're not making an advance, you're happy. I mean, you just keep turning. The pumping up and down is what wears the hole in their mouth, correct?
That's correct, yep.
Fish, now we're doubled up on the outside board. That's likely to be a smaller fish because it's a high line, but
Be good. Not
Although
yet.
he is.
Yep, speed it up, speed it up. Faster.
Yeah. Good job, Mark. That is a fish, buddy.
Speed it up, Eli. Speed it up,
Speed it
Eli.
up, Eli.
There you go.
Crazy ones.
All right.
Woohoo! Way to go, Mark.
Nice fish there.
Yeah. Now there's a Holland Michigan King Salmon. What do you think, Mark? This average good sized fish?
That's a good sized fish.
That's
right
a
now.
good
Yep.
sized fish right now. We're here, like I say, Saturday before Memorial Day. They've been catching these fish pretty regularly here for the last month or so. And this is what we're looking for. This is why you come out to the big water. This is why today we're jumped on a charter Black Pearl with Captain Mark Rapson. And you know, we've been on the fish. We've had a good dozen bites today. We've got 7 in the boat now. Stay tuned. We're going to hope to get lucky and get a couple more big ones in. King. We just said, let's drop it down. We saw 3 big arcs come through at 150. And we're out here kind of late, what, a little after 11 o'clock now, and Mark's hooked up to a nice fish. But there is fish on the screen, and we're out in 183 now. It didn't take long. That wasn't down 60 seconds. Talk for a second, Mark, about what to do when you get these big fish that are way out, and just how you got to ease them in, correct?
Yeah, you kind of want to let the fish tire out. If you horse them in and they get up near the boat and they still have a lot of energy left, it can be a real...
A trip?
Well, I mean,
They
they can
thrash
cut them,
and run
yeah,
and
they
get into your lines.
Yeah, get into other lines is the main thing. So we're just trying to ease
Let
him
him,
on
let him ease in, and then he'll track behind the boat a lot better when he's
yeah,
tired.
he's straight behind the boat right now.
Yeah. Still a mile and a half back.
Yeah.
Mark's hooked the bottom of the lake, which is what we were fishing for, except for this bottom of the lake has a tail. Well, Mark, this is why you fish Holland, Michigan. You got
Yep.
a better than average king here.
Absolutely. I'm gonna need a hand on these divers because you.
What do you want me to do?
Okay, nothing right now. Nothing right now.
We'll get lucky maybe?
Bob, you need to be on the other side of me.
Bob. Come on. Yeah! Captain Rapson, that is a Holland King, buddy. Mark, that's a huge fish. What did we do there? You dropped down almost immediately. He hit that.
Yeah, sometimes late in the day, those bigger kings hang out in that cold water. And definitely white paddles are the way to get them.
Perfect.
Workout?
Yes, I'm getting a workout. The right kind of workout. Holland, Michigan fishing, baby. That's the type of workout everybody could use. Because it's going to take me a couple minutes, I'm just going to talk to you quick about this bite. Basically, Mark called me already 1st of May, late April, and this bite was going. And we're all just a couple days from June now, and the bite, obviously, as you can see from today's show, is still going strong. A really good mixed bag of Coho, Kings. We threw a Laker in there. We threw a steelhead in there today.
Hard to get a hold of.
We've probably caught, I don't know how many fish.
Yeah,
15 for sure.
I did that one time.
We've missed almost as many fish as we've caught, so it's been crazy good action. We're hoping that we finish the show 143 feet from now with another really good king. This is the long line diver. Guys, if you pay attention, Mark's got a snubber in there. And now you gotta have a little bit of skill here. Mark's gonna hand over hand this fish in. Bob's gonna be right there with the net. Teamwork. Yeah, baby. Wow.
That's decent.
That's another nice king, Mark.
Closed captioning brought to you by Wave Pro. Best ride on the water. Online at waveproshock.com.